So first, I'm going to show you how you can open a GitHub account in case you don't have one. So you just go to github.com, then you input your email. I have an account already, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be opening another account, which I will delete later on. So okay, I inputted my email, then click on sign up for GitHub. Okay, very good. So once you just click on the sign up button, it's going to take you to this page. So you just input your password. So I'm going to do that quickly. So once you are done, you're going to solve a puzzle, just a confirmation puzzle. Then you're also going to see this page where you're required to enter your code that is being sent to your mail. So I'm just going to enter the code that is being sent to my mail and click on continue. So yeah, voila, my account has been created. So I'm just going to sign in to continue. So just signing into my account quickly. One thing I like about this GitHub is that in case you are new to it, there are tutorials here for you. So introduction to GitHub pages. So GitHub pages is basically you creating a portfolio site that is going to host all your GitHub repositories. Code with Copilot and stuff like that. So you can just check them out. You can click on see more tutorials in case you need. Let's just click on it and see in case you need more tutorials. So this is it basically. So let's go back. Right, so under this part you see start a new repository, then introduce yourself with a profile readme. So yeah, you're just going to introduce yourself. So yeah, if you come to this is my original account. You signed in with another tab. Let's just reload. Sorry. Okay, very good. So this is my original account. So you see this part. Once you click on my GitHub profile, this is the first thing that's going to take you to. So it's going to take you to my mini introduction. Hi, I'm Blessed Sarah, blah blah blah. So for you to achieve this, also you're just going to go here and click on create. Just click on create. Let's do that quickly. So you're just going to edit this. Once you just edit it and just write whatever you want to write here. So once you are done writing it, you can now go here to click on commit changes. Do you understand? Then you commit the changes and voila. I didn't change anything here actually because I don't want to start wasting time. But once you are doing yours, just change it and write any description, like just a brief summary basically, you get. So that is that about that. So now I'm going to the main purpose of this video, which is documenting your project on GitHub. So I'm just going to use my original GitHub page. So you document your project in a repository. So if you see here on my account, you can see all my repositories so far. So let's say let me click on this. Let's say I click on this one is loading. So you can see my project. You can see the project overview, my dashboard, data source, everything that you need to know about this project in this repository. You can also download the files, the Excel file, the PowerPoint file. This is the raw data and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you want to achieve this, the first thing you want to do is to create a new repository. To create a new repository, you either scroll down, then you see create a new repository, or you can see by the left hand side, you see top repositories. You just click on new and it's going to take you to this page. So the first thing you want to do is to input your repository name. As you type out the name, this is how it's going to show. It's already telling you how it's going to show. What's the word when you click on your repository, right? You can also add a description here. Don't worry, and if you make a mistake or you probably want to change the description, you can always come back to edit it. You can always rename your repository too, so it's not a one-way thing. So you also want to leave your repository as public. You don't want it to be private. Then you also want to add a readme file. It's your readme file that what's the word now, that will contain all the whole writing, all the description, everything that you want to do. So it's very important to click on a readme file. Once you click on create new repository, this is what it's going to show you. So this is what we'll be documenting. This is the project we'll be documenting. You can see everything, the pictures, the key features, the tables that are inserted, and all of that. So let's get started. So to edit this readme file, you click on the pencil icon on the top right. Then it's going to take you to this page. This is where you're going to write all your markdown syntax. You can see that we have the heading and we have the description already. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete the description because I want to show you something. So now the first thing we want to look at is how to write headings in GitHub. So to write headings in GitHub, we make use of hash symbol. So we have single hash, double hash, triple hash, and so on and so forth. So one hash means, single hash means that you want the heading to be big. Double hash means that you want the heading to be a little bit smaller. Then triple hash. So depending on the number of hash, that's how the size of the heading is going to be. So let's just try it out to see the different sizes. So once we are done, we'll just go ahead and click on preview. So preview makes us to see our work, like what we've been doing so far. So you can see the different sizes here. So whichever you want to go with, right, depending on the distance. So I'm just going to go ahead and take out all those headings. So now the next thing we want to look at is the project overview. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this so as not to waste our time. So to write a paragraph in GitHub, you just copy the text, just type in the text. You don't need any special symbol or anything for it. Exactly. So this is how it's going to, show. This is what we've done so far, right? Next thing we want to input this dashboard. This is a picture of our dashboard. So now I'm going to show you how to input pictures in GitHub. So now I want to write our heading. So I'm using a single hash. To input your picture, you want to go to your folder or where the picture is. Then you click on that picture, then you right click and click on copy image. Once you've copied the image, you want to come here and paste it. It's generating the image for you already, like the link. So now you can see here that the first part is the name of the picture, while the one in round bracket, the one in the square bracket, the four corner bracket rather, is the name of the picture, while the one in a round bracket is the link to that picture. So you can either copy pictures from web, from anywhere. It might not necessarily be your folder. You might not have the picture in a bit on your computer, your local computer rather. So I'm just going to go ahead and rename the picture to dashboard. So whenever like you click on the picture, you hover around the picture, you see that okay, the name of the picture is dashboard, although it's not really necessary, but just for Karamo. Next is the key features. So quickly we're just going to go ahead and copy this and paste. So now I want to show you guys how to input bullet points just like this using markdown syntax. So I'm just changing the key features, then the other heading into an heading format. So I use the single hash and the double hash. So this is how it's looking so far. You can see here that it's just like a plain paragraph, and I don't want it to be like this. I want it to be in like a bullet point. And I also want the titles to be bold, just like this. To make it bold, we make use of the double asterisk. So just put the double asterisk at the front and at the back, and voila, you can see that it's already bold. But if you want to make it to be italics, in italics form, we make use of the triple asterisk. So we just do 1 2 3 at the front, 1 2 3 at the back, and it's going to show in an italics format. So quickly I'm just going to bold in everything. Make it to be in a bullet format. To make use of the hyphen symbol, so I'm going to put hyphen in everything, and you can see that we already have the format that we originally wanted, right? Looking all nice and clean. Okay guys, I want to show you something. So now if you put your hyphen, you have to make sure that there is a space between the hyphen and the text. So if we remove that space, you can see that it's not looking the way we want it to look. It is not giving us that format. So we need to put a space in between, right? So it is very, very important. Ordinary space can actually like make or mar your work. Very good. So now that we've done that, we want to go into the next thing, which is to input a picture. Alright, I've shown you how to input pictures now. So let's just go ahead and copy this. Instead of me going to look for that picture in my folder, this is what I was telling you guys, that we can copy images from web and not just from the folder. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste it here. Okay, now so look at this thing. You can see that we have a bullet point and we also have another bullet point. So this is what we call nested list. So I want to show you guys how to achieve this. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy, then paste. I'm just doing copy and paste so as not to make this video too lengthy. So we want to make that to be in a heading format. So we use our single hash, then also want it to be in a list. So we use the hyphen, then we make it bold. Yeah. To achieve the nested list, we do double space, hyphen, space, then your word. I come again, double space, hyphen, space, then the item. No need of retyping it. Once you just achieve one, you press enter, then you write all the things you want to write. So this is how it's looking once you do that. Now let's achieve this table. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy the heading and the table description and paste. Yeah, this can be quite tricky. So to create a table, we start with a vertical bar, then we go ahead and write the table heading. So we go table, then another vertical bar, then we go description, then another vertical bar to close that table. So you click on enter. So now to validate this table, we go ahead and draw a line in between. You get, so we'll go vertical bar, hyphen, 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 vertical bar, another hyphen, 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 then vertical bar again. So you can see here that our table headers, they've become bold. Now to the table elements, we go enter, we do vertical bar, we'll write the first item on the column, then another vertical bar, then the second item on the column, then you press enter again, and the list continues depending on how long or how short your table is. And you can also do more than 2 columns. This I just did 2 columns. You can do more than 2 columns, just extend it. So you get, so is that vertical bar you're using to divide your table vertically rather. So why the hyphen divide your table vertically? So this is what we've done so far. You can see our table just looking small and simple because of what we drew back then. So we'll just go ahead and copy our initial table and paste so as not to waste our time. So this is how it's looking so far. So now that we are done, I could not do everything because it's going to be repetitive. So I'm just going to click on commit changes. This is how to save your work, and you click on the commit change icon. So voila, this is how our work is looking like. And you can still go ahead, in case you want to add more things, you can still go ahead and click on that pencil icon. You can see it up there. Next thing that we want to achieve is this table of content. If you see here, once I click on tools used, it's going to take me to where that write-up is, right? You can see. I also click on recommendation. It's going to take me to where recommendation is. So I'm going to teach you how to do that, and I'm also going to teach you how to add links also in GitHub, like when documenting your project. To do that, you right click on your header, then copy the link. So I'm going to do that for everything, for project overview, for the dashboard header, and so on and so forth. So now I'm going to click on that pencil icon so I can edit it, because I want to add more things to it. So you can always come and edit your work. So I'm going to put the table of contents up there. This is just me typing out my heading from project overview to dashboard and yada 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 yada. So now to make it into a clickable link, this is the syntax you're going to use. I'm going to put it on the screen. So 4 corner brackets, you put the text into 4-corner bracket, then the link will be in a round bracket. I go again, the text will be in a 4-corner bracket, a square bracket, then the link will be in a round bracket beside it, just like what I did here. So the project overview is in the square bracket, while the link to that project overview is in the round bracket. So that's what makes it clickable. So I'm just going to do it for the rest of them. I'm just going to like paste those links. And mind you, you have to commit changes first before you now copy those links. If you just click on preview, for instance, and you copy the link to that heading, when you click on that link on that table of content, it's going to take you to the editable version, and you don't want that to happen. Another trick that you can do, yeah, in case you don't want to start copying links for all your headers, you might have like so many headers. What you just do, you copy one link, then you edit it to the header title rather. So now this is how it's looking like. The reason it's looking like this is because we did not give it a line break. That's why it's all looking jam-packed. Can you see? So now I'm going to add extra space to give it a line break. So to add a line break, you have to add extra space. Once you add extra space, you see that it's looking clean and nice. Now I want to give it a little, top up. So I want to put it in a bullet point. So I'm going to use my hyphen. I hope you guys still remember that hyphen for bullet points. And voila, this is how I have it, looking all clean and simple. You can also do nested lists too as well, just the way I did in the previous table of content I showed you guys. So once you click on the project overview, it's going to take you to the project overview. Once you click on dashboard or key features, it's going to take you to the key features. You can see it's all working perfectly well. To go back to the project, I'm just going to click on the header of the header link, and yeah, this is it, the about, the everything. So let's say you want to change the description, you just click on settings, then you change the description. You can also even add a website in case you have any that you want to link it to, and you change it, and commit changes too as well. So yeah, it's that simple. The next thing we want to do is to add our files, the Excel file, Power BI, SQL file, Python, any kind of file that you used for your project. You can see them here. So now to achieve this, you go to add file, you click on upload files. You can either drag your files here, just drag from your folder and drop, or you choose from your folder. So I'm just going to quickly choose one random file for the sake of this video. It's uploading. So let's name this file, let's say Excel file. Then you commit changes. Processing. And here you have it, your first file has been uploaded. Yay! And it is there, Excel file. So you can go ahead and upload as many files as possible. So now let's upload an SQL file, because I want to show you guys how to share your code in case you work on maybe an SQL project or a Python project. This is my own script, SQL script from a previous project. Okay, let's upload this. Quickly. I'll name it SQL script, then I commit changes. If I click on the script, this is my code. Yay! So let's say I want to share this code to my audience. I'll go up here and copy the link and paste. So whoever wants to copy it too. Voila! Easy peasy. Or you can come here, this heading here, and copy whichever one you want to do. So let's go back to our project. So this is how our project is looking so far. Now that we're done, of course we want to share our project to our audience, to people, let them know what you can do. So you just go up here and you copy the link to the project and you paste it wherever you want to paste it, or you can also right click on the header and you copy the link. So let's go back to our profile. I'm going to click on blessed sarah .o. So this is how my GitHub profile, my GitHub page is looking like. very good. So you can see our different projects, the different repositories that we have. So this is the one we just worked on currently. You can also come here to upload your profile picture. You can edit your profile, your name, your bio, and everything you want to put. You can add your socials to as well. And should in case you want to copy this your GitHub link and maybe include it in your LinkedIn profile or wherever, you just go up also and copy the link. It's simple. Yeah, I'm just going to paste it in Word. I want to click on this link, so I'll show you how other people sees your profile whenever I send the link to them. So this is how my profile is looking like. If you go to repositories, you will see the different projects I've worked on. We've come to the end of this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you check the description because I have a lot of goodies there for you. Just check. Bye guys, see you in my next video. Mwah!